Hi my loves, so in today's video I'll be putting you through on how I achieved this particular set. Here is my inspo, and in this video I'll be doing some talking. Some parts I'll be talking and some other parts I'll just add music to it. The first thing you want to do when it comes to nail prep is to push back your client's cuticle first. And for this set, it's it's more of like a pop-off method. Not really pop-off, but I am not going to prep as much as I would for normal clients. It's just something I want to practice with and just make a video for you guys to see. And then going with a cuticle trimmer. Some nail techs prefer to use these scissors, but I'm too scared to use something like that, so I prefer to use the cuticle trimmer and just trim off the dead skin around the cuticle area. So we're about to go into the main detail of this video, and I would like you guys to pay a close attention. So this is what we call a gel X set. I am using a rubber based gel as the adhesive for the full cover tips onto my client's nail bed. When you're placing your full cover tips on the nail bed, you want to make sure to avoid any air bubbles inside the nails. So you gently place on the nail bed on your client's nails, then you gradually bring it down. While holding down the nails, you flash cure. It is not as easy as it looks like, and here I repeated every single thing on each finger. So the inspo I saw used a builder gel, but I currently don't have a builder gel, so I'll be making use of my top coats. So I'm going in with I think 2 coats of top coats. For the first coats of the top coats, you want to dry for full 60 seconds, and for the second application of the top coats, you want to dry for about, let's say, 15 seconds to 30 seconds, because now we are going to go in with our pigments for the second coat. Once the second application for your top coat dries within 15 seconds, if you touch the layer, you notice it has this sticky feeling. So that is when you go in with your eyeshadow palette and a fluffy brush, just go around it. I usually go in a circular motion and just move my brush around it to and fro until I am satisfied with the results. So at this point, I noticed that the pigment is going far above where I wanted to go. So I went in with my alcohol to just clean it off and start all over again. next step is to go in with your rhinestone glue and just be creative with the designs on the sides. Draw something that has a bit of swirls, zigzag on the side, and just make it crazy and look fun at the same time. once you are done with the rhinestone placement, you want to go in with a portion of a black gel and a top coat. Let's say equal portions, but you can make the black gel polish much more than the top coats. This is going to help with your chrome application. Is what it looks like after applying the black coat on it. It looks so fine. I love it so much. Then going with your chrome, please do not be stingy with the chrome application. Apply your chrome, and as long as you don't have any form of stain, any form of top coat stain on the rest of the nails, your chrome is not going to stain the rest of the nails. So I'm going to add few stones, or let me say charms, to the nails. But what I usually do before I add things like that, I always apply my top coat first, because I don't want the top coat to dim the shiny effects of the stones once I apply the stone first before applying the top coat. I really hope you understand what I mean.